I've turned into your residential Egyptian expert because I don't think anybody really speaks Egyptian. They just study hieroglyphics. But what I've learned is Zo is go. Because we know this is a question, and what this is the question that the boatman asks, right? And the boatman would ask, "You want to go? Ow, zo, our zo, our zo met." So you want to go to the dead Mad, which is ocean in Spanish, but it's river. Akaba, which would be the either deep or the river. So I looked up Akaba, and like Arabs know Akaba because it's a famous war. It's a famous battle in Aqaba, which is near Petra in Jordan. So, like, I didn't know why I knew Aqaba. I've studied Arab history. So, Al U is a big one to know. Zo, go, met, mad, Akaba. But it would be Akaba because, like, in Spanish, we always use a. Like it's hard to explain when I say a la mesa, like it's on the table. So I've been thinking about this word shakhs, which apparently is person in Arabic, but I know nas and I know hud, which is from wahad, because you can talk about a hud, and you can also talk about people, which are nas, and but shakhs. Like I think it probably I've got to the point that I think it socks like your socks you wear, because they really are going away from like pia is what a foot is in Spanish, but it's ped is feet and pedagogy. I think they go in very different directions. Like that makes sense. Pedagogy was like what it was called back then, but I think that the sheen could be seen, and then it would be socks if you got rid of the which just like with gharib, like I think it karib al karib, and then ho like might be the same as in Greek, but it might be who, and then Greek might be wrong with the ho, and it could be who, and I really am confused about ho now because I know like ho stratia therapeuo, like the army march type stuff, and that's when I start thinking that is confusing because it's I don't know I don't know. All right, so Alma like it's just intuitive to me, like it's mother, but like clearly it feels like it's something about like it's like your family because it sounds like a saying. All right, so house. I think it's probably the word for it because there's house, Brewhaus like has to do with like a beer house. Beer, like it's gonna be beer. It's bira in Arabic. Bira, like it's beer. But a shack is a broken down house also. So I'm thinking about all the different shocks. Like they really work to cover like what is probably a preacher or one who proclaims in Greek. Because like my understanding is that in the Greek tradition, you really have to understand that like a prophet is one who proclaims, and like it can be a preacher. So in the middle, I'm sorry that I'm doing one more, but there's a back off statement he says, which is hinafau. Okay, I might not even be able to read that at all. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. I'll bet it's hinafau. That is so hard to say. It won't work out. It is so confusing to me. But a person can be a HUD, like can be a one, like it's a HUD, like because wahad, but they're a HUD. Like I don't think it's HUD, I think it's HUD. I think it's soft. I think Karib is that important of a word to figure out. Like you figure out Karib, and that's important. So shiver to shake. I don't know. One who I think I got far enough because shocks in a car, you have shocks that bounce up, like they absorb the shock of falling. Like if you were to hit the ground, you bounce. So yeah, but like it feels like they're trying to hide socks, which is what I wear on my feet. Socks inside my shoes. Shoes are zapatos. What are socks? Are weird. Calzones. Calzones. I don't even know what socks are in Spanish.